sure a very good one.
They have a really nice, this is like a chestnut brown too, so they're great. And you can go skiing in them, according to you, so that's good to know. It can stand.
There you go.
Yes.
So what are you doing for mascara? I want to get into, because they have a very good mascara.
This is my favorite mascara of theirs, and maybe my favorite product of Almay's, dare I say. It's the Length and Lift Mascara. And I really like this color. And it really, for me, I think is all about the brush. I am like, for me, like, usually for makeup, like, less is more, but for mascara, no ma'am, it is more is more. Like, I want all the lash, always.
I need it too.
Yeah, this really, I have so much on now, so I'm not gonna do anymore, but it really, it has like this cool brush that just like, yeah, so and this is new from well, and
I love that it's also cruelty free. I know that you are a dog mom, aren't you?
Yeah, where is Elvis? He's somewhere in
so
this
I'm
room.
sure that's super important. Almay loves all of their furry animals, which is a huge plus in cosmetics. Like, I think that's a big thing not to test on animals. I always look for that whenever I'm looking for any type of makeup that I am putting on my face. It's just cruelty-free is so big to me. So I love that they are doing that for sure. I want to ask, because I don't know how much time are you spending at home. I feel like I'm constantly at home. Like, what are you doing for, like, self-care? Self-care is so important, and I kind of feel like sometimes I'm going a little bit insane because I'm at home so much.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing at home?
I, things have, knock on wood, picked up a little bit work-wise the last couple of months, but, along with the rest of the world, I spent most of the year at home, alone, with my dog, became even closer with my dog, Elvis. I had, like, all these grand plans to start up painting and, like, learn piano, whatever, and I honestly didn't do any of it. I watched so much television. Like, I'm truly out of television to watch. And that was pretty much it. I think that this year, like, gave us all an excuse to just, like, forced to slow down. And, I kept up with my, like, exercise routine. That's, like, the one thing that keeps me sane, whether it's hiking or running. I got a, like, SoulCycle bike, and that was kind of my saving grace throughout.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you if you cycle at home. Because I definitely, like, do you ever turn down all the lights and then just blast the music? It's so good.
Really set the tone. Like, there's nothing like actually going to the class, but it's definitely the next best thing. So there's a lot of that. I tried a little bit of cooking.
Please tell me what happened with your banana bread fail, because I need to know, did you remake the bread, or, like, what happened here?
And I was like, you did that on purpose. I said, no, I did not. I said, that's the first time I've turned my oven on, so now I know that my oven needs to be adjusted a little. I got a little, like, I was improvising. I was like, let's add almond butter, and I kept ingredients the bread, not realizing that it wouldn't make the center cook. So, yeah, no, I did actually indulge in it. It tasted quite great. It kind of had the consistency of baby food, but
I mean, the whole center fell out.
Yeah, it was really.
I was crying when I saw it. I was like, I've been there before. I've actually done a live, and I was like, the cookies were so terrible on the live that I just had to laugh, and I was just kind of like, whatever I did, just don't do it. It just.
Whatever I told you to do, don't do. Do the opposite. Yeah,
do the how about just follow the directions, follow the recipe, okay?
Yeah, don't improvise like me. Yeah, I got a little confident there.
So I do have another question for you. I know that you have discussed that you have sensitive skin. So are you doing anything in particular, especially like if you're wiping off your makeup or anything that you're doing that can give anybody else any tips for sensitive skin?
So, I actually was talking about this earlier. I don't know if you've seen the video of the orange where I think it like went viral on TikTok or something. And it was because an orange has kind of the texture of skin. So they put foundation all over this orange, and they showed what the orange still looks like if you just use a makeup wipe. Sometimes,
I didn't see this one.
So sometimes we're lazy and it's okay to just use a makeup wipe, but it just goes to show the importance of cleansing, but not only cleansing, but double cleansing. So I've gotten the whole, because the orange, just with even one cleanser, like, there's still stuff left in there, so you really have to get in there. So I've become a fan of double cleansing with, like, an oil-based cleanser or, like, a cleansing balm, and then going in with, like, more of a gel cleanser to, like, really strip everything off. And then but, like, I wear waterproof mascara a lot of the time just because it stays on there. And so I don't know if I grew up loving these guys, the Almay.
Same.
Over, so they look different, but it's still the same, formula, except this is all biodegradable, which is
I know.
incredible.
I have the micellar one, so I'm totally with you on these. Old school, but forever a goodie. You need them.
Oh, classic. And these are for long wear and waterproof, and then they have oil free, and also the ones you have micellar. And this is for all the stubborn eye makeup that's left behind. But I kind of swipe everywhere because I kind of just like the feeling that it has.
Right? It feels very good. As a matter of fact, I'm like, I wish that other people, if you know how you can take something out and then swipe it across your screen, it would be amazing if other people could just go ahead and feel it. It just feels good. And this one is oil free, so it feels fantastic on your skin. You don't have to worry about anything, just kind of sitting there and soaking in. So those are all good. Double cleansing, for sure. Love that.
And I don't know about you guys, but I also learned this year I was putting on my products in the wrong order. So you do your cleansers, you exfoliate 3 times a week or more, and then you go from lightest to heaviest. Think about it, of course, that makes sense, but I kind of just get product happy and I'll just throw everything on. So I really had to go through my products, and so it goes sort of toner, then your essences, then your serums, then your moisturizers, and then your oil and SPF. So
when did that dawn on you?
When my skin was reacting strangely. So this year I kind of I simplified everything because, like I said, I love skincare, I love beauty products, and more is more. I want to buy everything. I just love trying.
Same.
But my skin likes consistency, and it likes very simple products. But then I realized, I was like, why do I feel like my oil isn't working? It's because, you're putting it on wrong. It's not soaking into your skin. So
it just kind of a light bulb went off. Same. I was also doing that for a really long time, and it finally I got it together. I was like, no, but it does make sense, right? Yeah, you do it from the lightest to the heaviest, which is always a good thing. Let me see. I feel like I've had so many questions for you, and I know that your time is very limited, but all of the Almay products were absolutely fantastic. How we take care of our sensitive skin. Even I also have sensitive skin. Another thing, by the way, again, thank you for giving me a reason to get dressed at the top today. Feeling really good. But another goodie that I absolutely love by Almay is their biodegradable micellar makeup remover cleansing towelettes. And again, that kind of plays off of the double cleansing. I actually just go in and kind of wipe everything away, and then just to kind of I should actually try this on the orange. I put a bunch of foundation on the orange and see how this goes.
Yeah, because sometimes if I'm coming from an event and I have a lot of makeup on, I'll use a makeup wipe first, then I'll double cleanse. So it's kind of a 3 cleanse step, because
it feels good too. It's just to get it all off is so satisfying, right?
In my car, in my gym bag, everywhere, just to wipe the day away. It is the best feeling.
It's just easy. Let me see. Oh, you talked about fitness. I'm not gonna hold you for too long, but I do have one more question. You talked about fitness, and we do have that in common. So besides cycling, is there anything else that you're doing? Are you loving bands? Are you loving any apps? What? I need some more. How are you staying motivated?
It's hard to stay motivated because I thrive off of a class or my trainer or whatever. So I've gotten really into Pilates, but specifically there's this guy named Isaac who does classes called Torched, and he's a former Broadway dancer who started this Pilates bar style fitness, and it's just the tiny little movements. It's perfect for a female figure. It elongates, it tones. He uses the band, uses ankle weights, and it's just and it's very low impact too, but your heart rate's still up and you just feel really strong, but not it doesn't bulk you up, you just feel really lean. But he does classes, and he actually has raised over $1 million for No Kid Hungry based on the classes.
Amazing.
So I love supporting him in that way because he's just a great guy, and it is a killer workout. You should try it.
Is it on Zoom? What type of, are they online?
It's on his Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So you just let them live or something like that along those lines.
Page, so you can do them later if you want.
Okay.
Really good stuff.
Okay, that's a good recommendation. Thank you for that. And then, do you meditate at all? Is there?
So I'm not like your traditional meditator. I've realized that I like to meditate through movement. So there's this hiking trail near my house that I go to almost daily. And so I like to more meditate, but I have to be moving. I can't like sit there with my eyes closed because
thoughts, right? It's just like they constantly are popping up. Like you're thinking of all kinds of things.
Right.
Like, where'd I put my keys? Did I like turn the stove off?
I'm always like, what noise? Did I lock the door? Did I leave the oven on? Like,
Same. I go through that too. It took me a while to kind of get it together, but I realized someone told me, because at first I thought that meditation was that you're just completely turning your mind off, but that's not what it is. It's just that the thoughts are supposed to be fluid. So they just kind of like go in and go out, no dwelling on them.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill that I've yet to fully master, but I'm constantly working on it. It is important to, be in stillness with yourself. So, it's
just present. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, Lucy, thank you so much for dishing on Home and all of their wonderful products. And again, for everyone out there, they are hypoallergenic. They have a lot of biodegradable products, cruelty-free, no fragrance, by the way. I feel like we didn't discuss that they have no fragrance, which can be really, some people's skin react to fragrance, but for the most part, it's an amazing product. You look fantastic. Thank you for all of your tips and spending some time with me on my page. And for the midday break. So later on, I'm going to wipe the day away with my wipes. And yeah, right? I have nothing else to do today, so I might pour a little wine and wipe the day away. But again, thank you so much. And it's such